One of the groups on the ground right now in Texas is Aerial Recovery Group. They train and deploy humanitarian special operators to effectively respond to natural and man-made disasters. This group is made up of veterans and first responders, and they tackle some of the most difficult rescue and response missions across the world.
So we're wrapping up here in Hunt, Texas. As you can see the water line up on these trees. It's 30 feet up this tree. It's insane. This is one of the main search areas that's been getting searched at. We have an urgent update for you. We spoke about this last night, but the current situation is there is a flash flood warning in effect. We're currently in Hunt, Texas, and a lot of rain in Junction right now, so we've been ordered, and everybody that's searching in these areas needs to get off of the water. We just saw this flooding over a week ago, and it could be coming back down right now. So please get off of the water and get to high ground.
That's Jeremy Locke, co-founder of Aerial Recovery. Jeremy, welcome back. You and I spoke in person when I was in Kerr County on Friday. You and your team are going to remain there for as long as it takes. Thanks for joining us again. Tell me how this new rain system and the threat of flooding has slowed or even stopped some of the search efforts.
Good to see you. Good morning. Yeah, it is frustrating because there's so many volunteers and searchers out here from all over the place, and having to get pulled off of the sites is very frustrating. But it is dangerous. We understand why. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get out there too much yesterday. We were able to run some dog teams, and we do get some hits on places we want to check out. And we are itching to get out there this morning. But again, we are currently in a pause situation. We just got word for that too. So we have a lot of frustrated volunteers out here, but we do understand the reason for caution.
Yeah, in a holding pattern. Meantime, let's talk about how much area has been searched. Jeremy, a moment ago, my reporter was saying 30 miles of river. I mean, how much further does that area expand in terms of the search once things dry up?
I would estimate 30 miles seems about right, but we're probably only about a third of the way through. We have another 60 miles or so, I would imagine, to search. And just to put it in perspective, our team with 200 volunteers has been searching about a 1.5 mile area, and we are on day 5 of that search, just about to move off of it. So it takes a very long time, and that's why you're seeing over 10,000 people that are out here working.
One of the things I noticed, Jeremy, and you and I talked about this, is as things started to dry up and they're getting wet again, people are doubling back on areas that had initially been searched. And some of the items that you're looking for, I mean, some of the cars that are buried are under dirt, they're under riverbed. I mean, how deeply buried are some of these things?
We're finding things that are way down with these excavators, 10 feet down. And on the other end too, we are finding items and people up as well. And there's big clumps of debris that are 20 feet on the tops of trees too. So we have to search not just down, not just on the ground, but also up in the air.
One of the questions I asked you on Friday was, it's been more than a week and there are so many still missing and we're not seeing people be found. How would you answer the question as to, the challenges in locating these folks?
It's really difficult. You have to have dogs out there with you, and you really need to understand, not to be too graphic, but the absolute power and magnitude of fast moving in a lot of water. There are giant trees that are coming down, vehicles, debris. So anything, unfortunately, organic that gets caught inside of that, it doesn't end up too pretty on the other side. So it's very difficult to be searching, and it's tough to identify exactly what we're looking at.
Yeah. Jeremy, the Swiftwater rescues, your team is experienced in this. Have you had to do any rescues with this latest round of rain and floods?
Fortunately, we did not. There was a lot of teams on standby and ready to go. And yesterday was pretty crazy just to be able to get out of that area, because we have a whole operation going, come back up, and then switch from recovery back into potentially doing search and rescue and Swiftwater rescue. So that's why we have the stuff there, and we have people that know what they're doing.
Well, I hope you guys can get back out there today, if not as soon as possible. You're in it for the long haul. Jeremy Locke, we'll be in touch with Aerial Recovery. Thank you to you and your team.
Thank you very much, Marty.
All right. If you'd like to help, visit newsnationnow.com/help or scan the QR code on your screen. We've got a full list of resources and organizations offering support. It's been incredible to see teams like Jeremy's and so many others show up. They're going to be there once the news cycle shifts, and as long as it takes for Texas to recover.